Hola friends, it's me Sofia, and today we're making the most delicious Doña Maria mole. The best Doña Maria mole that you will have. Another fast and furious meal, okay? When I'm running behind or really late, this is a lifesaver, okay? So you're gonna go get your mole Doña Maria. They sell it at any store nowadays. You're gonna have 2 tomatoes. I'm using 4 guajillo peppers, seeds out, okay? I also already washed them, and since you know we like it hot, I have about 4 chiles de árbol. I have some pumpkin seeds, dry pumpkin seeds, some salted peanuts, a little bit of cinnamon, like a half of a cinnamon stick. I have 2 saltine crackers, una tortilla, and a piece of chocolate, abuelita, chocolate abuelita, okay, because you're gonna need it. And I also have a piece of onion. I have some chicken bouillon, and I also have some sesame seeds. Así es que, órale friends, let's get cooking. And today I'm using drumsticks. I usually use chicken breast porque me gusta desmenuzarla, but today I'm using drumsticks because guess what friends, that's what I had in my freezer. So you just boil your drumsticks, water, onion, garlic cloves, 2 of them, and salt. Cada quien. 2 bay leaves. I am also going to save my chicken broth for later, but I'm gonna use some for this recipe also. So I already got my drumsticks out. Now let's move on. Okay, in a pan, get some oil, allow it to get hot, add your tomatoes, your peppers, and please do not allow your peppers to burn because then they will be not good. Okay, so we're also gonna add the onion that I'm dropping everywhere. Okay, so the peppers are only going to take a minute and then we'll remove them, but we're gonna make sure that all of these get fried. Okay. After a couple of minutes, friends, we are going to move our peppers. They're already fried. And like I said, you don't want to burn your peppers because if you do, then your sauce will be bitter, okay? So right now that I have more room, I'm going to add my saltine crackers and also my tortilla because they need to be fried. Now we are going to remove our crackers. Everything goes into the blender. Everything, okay? We're gonna give that tortilla a chance to get a little bit more on the crunchy side. Gonna remove the onion. We're gonna remove the tomatoes at the very end, okay? I'm going to remove the tortilla. It goes into the blender. And now I'm also going to add the pumpkin seeds, the peanuts, and the cinnamon stick. And we're gonna lightly fry this. These ones are not gonna take long at all, okay? So just give them a minute. After a minute, friends, we are gonna also add a little bit of the sesame seeds in here. We'll use more later because these ones don't take long. They burn really fast, okay? So ahí nomás por un minutito, and then we can remove all of them together. Okay, just like that. Now tomatoes and everything else. Oh, and to the blender. Now friends, we're gonna add the chocolate. We're also gonna add the chicken bouillon, and we're gonna add our mole, okay? We're gonna use all this jar. And by the way, if you're old school like me, we don't throw the container away. It actually becomes an antique glass, okay? So if you don't have one around your home, that means you're not old school like I am. Because we used to have a lot of them back in the day with Madre, okay? So there it is, todo el mole, all of it. Now we are going to add about 2 cups of the chicken broth. 1, 2. I'm gonna add a little bit more, friends. So I'm adding about 2.5 cups of chicken broth, okay? So I'm not gonna add any more. If you like your mole more on the thick side, cut back on that extra half a cup that I added. I like my mole thick, but not so thick. So now we blend. Now, friends, we're going to strain our mole. Okay. Come on. After you strain your mole, friends, you don't want to add this to your mole, okay? This is the reason why we strain. This is all from the peppers and all of that, okay? So we put this out. We got it all. I have added another cup of the chicken broth into the blender, and now I'm gonna put it in my pan. Okay, now we just mix, and we're gonna allow this to boil, and then we're gonna add our chicken. All right, friends, our mole sauce is ready. See that? If you want it thicker, well, add less chicken broth. If you want it thinner, add a little bit more of the chicken broth, and it gives it a great taste, okay? So now you get your pollo and you put it in. And that's how it goes, friend. And this will only be needing about 5 more minutes. With everything, we're gonna make sure that all the pieces get covered. Todos, okay? So get it like that. Cover the chicken and give it about 5 minutes. And it is super delicious, and it's actually a really fast meal, friends, okay? And let's eat, friends, because it's ready. El mole con un arrocito is the best, okay? If you have unos frijolitos, pues écheselos, okay? Écheselos. So, 2 piernitas, a little extra sauce, because you want that sauce on it. Y órale, listo a comer. We are going to complete this meal, friends, by sprinkling a little bit of sesame seeds over the mole. And voila, just like that, friends, you not only have a beautiful plate, but a delicious one. Y listo, friends. Así es que, a comer, a comer. Friends, this is such a quick meal, but it's so good also. And by the way, you can use any chicken part that you want, okay? So así es que ahí vamos, friends, ahí vamos. Probadita. Friends. It is super delicious. Salió on point, salió machine. You will never guess that came out of a jar. Doña Maria is a staple for us, friends. And so if you haven't tried it, give it a try.